Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman, and I'm very excited to be back in Sacred Circle with each and every one of you again this evening. It is Sunday, December 15th. Woo! I mean, halfway through December, right? I mean, so it's 10 days away from Christmas, and it's just so many holy days as well. So I don't want to just exclude anyone either. So welcome everyone, and who's watching. Whether you're watching this live or in the archives, please know that a sacred space has been set for you and reserved for you. And so we welcome everyone, and streaming live onto the Goldylocks Productions Facebook page, streaming live on the Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel, and also on the Goldylocks Productions Periscope channel as well, Periscope TV or Periscope. So welcome everyone, and you can leave your comments, and I will address your comments. You could ask questions, and it's very interactive show. So we communicate with each other. Those in chat communicate with each other as well. We share. Definitely want you to share, because it's really about all of us here. Okay, and it's just really beautiful. It really is. So how has everyone been this last week? All right. Let me welcome some people here. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Sarah, and Anthony, and my godson, Austin. Hello, Temesa. Hello, Chris. Good evening, everyone. Yay. And all those that I haven't mentioned. So thank you. Thank you. Hello and welcome, everyone. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it just seems like I had the show yesterday. Time is just whatever time is. Anyway, woohoo! Yes, that's a good question, Chris. Right? How was everyone's full moon this week? It was for me. It was I had a crash and burn moment. It was all this energy, and then it was like Wednesday or Thursday. It was like, bam, like off of a sugar high, which very little sugar do I eat or try to consume. But that's what it felt like, was just like, oh my gosh, I went from such high intense energy to, I just want to stay in my pajamas and cuddle with my blankie and my dogs and just turn off everything else. It was just that like crash and burn. But I also found that during that process, a lot of stuff from the past keeps coming up. Clearing house, more purging, more, and it's memories, it's cleansing, it's getting rid of things that we just don't need anymore in our energy field. We just don't need it anymore. And that's what we have been doing, right? And it's, yeah. All right. Yeah, Chanel. Yeah, exactly. Right. The crash and burn. I'm still there. And you know what? That's okay. I mean, we actually had here in Connecticut a really dark, rainy day. I think it was Saturday. And it was like, oh, what's the point? I'm going to stay in my pajamas and not go anywhere. I mean, seriously, it's just one of those days too. And so it's a little dragging, and that's okay. But notice that even though we physically feel tired, our mind is still going. And I find that was part of that releasing. And when we get to, we don't want to be, and I think that's a blessing in disguise, that we physically are like, hold on, let's process everything. Because if we do anything, is it going to be mechanical? Is it going to be distracting, and that we end up hurting ourselves because our mind is going, that we're not paying attention? So it could be a blessing, really, anytime we're just releasing. And all things that we thought we healed, will come back to give more healing to, and that's okay. Especially been doing a lot of ancestral. Now remember, we are also healing and releasing all ancestral as well energies, and that's okay. And it's taken generations and years and years and years of buildup. So why would we think that we would heal it with one, wave our magic wand or wave our magic crystals and poof, it'll all be gone? It's taken years and generations of building this crap. It's going to take a little bit of time to release it, but it's happening faster and more because we are on this ascension process. And you know what? We've got to get rid of this. So there you go. Oh, wow. Robin, I'm releasing so much junk, it has drained me. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Welcome, Erin. Erin, this is the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman. Hello, how are you? Yes, Erin, this is spiritual. All right, Chris. Full moon was in Gemini. My mind was wandering. I can't concentrate. Yes, that's it exactly. It was hard to concentrate because our mind is like all over the place. It's our mind knows that we're in this ascension, and it's trying to clean too. But just make sure that it's in perfect alignment with our sacred heart center and that they work together. All right. Because the mind is seeing everything all at once, and it's like hyped up on so much caffeine or sugar, and it sees the whole list and wants to accomplish the list all at once. And no, one step at a time, one step at a time, let it flow one thing at a time. And that's how we deal with it, baby steps. So in our sacred heart center, our heart knows that. And it's like, shh, we'll get it all. Just relax. Remember, time is such a third dimension. And as we are ascending, we can actually expand time or bring it back in too as we need it. So it's fun to, I don't want to say play with, but we can just like, you know what? I release, the constraints of time. And I am in the now. There really isn't a time in the now. Aha. This is a little secret. Huh? So there you go. So let's see, Robin, because I'm Gemini, I think I felt more stuff. Yeah, Robin, right? Oh, everything's fine. I'm just feeling more. Because you're in your head, right? That's good. I love it. Hello, Amy. Welcome. Sarah, lots of anxiety, hard time sleeping. Woo. Yeah. Okay, so remember, anxiety is in the future. Depression is you're living in the past. You're stuck in the past. Anxiety is in the future. What's coming with this, that, and the other. And the key is to stay in the now, constantly, right here, right now. All right. And many of you may feel, how many of you felt like you're having heart palpitations because, and you have to really stop and take deep breaths because we're feeling the energy. The energy is pulsating faster. And we feel that, and it's like our heartbeat aligns with that. And it's like, and that also makes us feel anxious. All right. So we just have to remember to take deep breaths and to drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. All right. Chris. Yes, Robin, you probably did. My natal moon is in Gemini, so amplified for me too. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Yeah. Right. My goodness. Oh, so it's, and then we also, like, around this time, everything seems to increase, and the holy days, and it's about family. We're around family, and so we're all looking for maybe support, and maybe some of us are just looking to, or some are looking to the energy vampires to us. And I know that holy days isn't always a good time for everyone. But you know what? Let's not harp on that. Any time of the year is never good for energy vampires. It's never good for people who are not for our highest and greatest. It's not designated to a season. So stop it. Stop being a victim. Stop it. Who cares? I mean, and I'm saying this in a sometimes it helps with the release of, oh, who cares? No one in my highest and greatest realm right here is going to worry about other stuff. That's a way of just releasing. Of course you care. We care so much that we're going to carry everybody else's stuff. Wrong. No more. Purge. Let it go. It's not ours. Return to sender. Make them deal with their own stuff. All right? And so here's the thing is, as I know a lot of us are constantly purging or unhooking daily from energy that's not ours, but we're helping Mother Earth and Lady Gaia also too, because the healers, the energy, not just from us and other people, but the land, and again, our ancestors, all that energy comes to you to take care of it. Here's a healer. Here's a shaman is easy way to say it. A shaman, works with Mother Earth, is a healer for Mother Earth, is in Mother Earth's inner circle, and helps with her purging as well for her highest and greatest, which aligns us with humanity's highest and greatest. Okay, so it puts everyone into this perfect alignment, even if it doesn't feel perfectly aligned. And it's a lot of work. I know that. And it can be exhausting too. And that's why we can feel like, whew, or, and we still work in our dream time, our astral time. And we wake up and we feel like we didn't sleep. Oh my gosh, I really feel exhausted. And the reason being is that even though sleep is for a physical body, if your mind remembers everything that just happened, it makes your muscles tighten and loosen, like you've actually physically have lifted weights or done something, whatever your dream and astral travels, you actually feel what you have done. And it's like, let's say you dream like you ran a marathon and you wake up and you really feel like you ran a marathon. All right. So remember, this is the same thing like virtual reality. Virtual reality, you could be sitting down, but your mind is going through the process of exercising, running, or doing whatever, and your muscles respond to that. Your body responds. And so then that's why you can feel so exhausted. It's like, whoo, what happened? Well, you worked out. So it's that's why we feel this way. Oh yeah. That's good, Robin. Vibrating. Hello, Julia. How are you? Yeah. Yes, Chanel. I've been in the mood to get rid of. Yeah. And yes, Chanel. And absolutely. So what happens inside of us happens outside of us as well. It's like purging and purging. And I know a lot of us all year this year, we've been getting rid of things that we no longer need, and in our homes, in our lives. And it's like physical things too. And it's like even decorating for Christmas. It's like, what decorations don't need anymore? We just have so much stuff. And you feel like the stuff weighs you down and you just want to, whatever's, no. If it doesn't have something, a family heirloom that I can leave to my sons, I'm just getting rid of this stuff. Stop. Let's think about the size of the homes over the years in the past. And it's just like, can you imagine, it was during the Thanksgiving. Yeah. Excuse me. There was a Dolly Parton special that came on during the Thanksgiving holidays. And we recorded it. My in-laws are very big country fans, and who doesn't love Dolly Parton? I love Dolly Parton. I grew up with country music, but I love all music. So anyway, we saved the show, and to watch with them, the whole family, my sons and the grandparents. So it was all of us watching this. And so to hear that, she came one of 12, and they showed the house that they lived in, this small house. that is the size of most people's living room now. That was their whole house, and they all lived there. And it was just like, so did our houses get bigger as we acquire more junk? It's just mind blowing, right? Anyway, do we really feel better when we have more stuff? Anyway, whew. Chris, wow, I'm just tired and feel like I'm not sleeping, but I am. Yes, Chris, right, exactly. So I'm going back and catching up with some of the comments. So right. And that's why, because we are all working a little bit more. And even if you don't remember specifically, we do have a feeling. We do know what it feels like when we're doing more work or continued work in our sleep state, so to speak, astral. All right. And so it's just be gentle with your body. All right. And be loving. And it's like, okay, it's just a lot of powerful energies from now and into the new year. And so it's just stay away from consuming too much alcohol or any alcohol if you can. Stay hydrated, take deep breaths. I know, and just let it flow through you. Can breathe through everything. And you're catching yourselves. I feel like a lot of you are getting much, much better in catching any negative thoughts or your mind going off. And it's like, stop. I'm not going to think about that. As far as going on to this little tantrum or this, I feel like it's a judgment of a memory, and just instead go, I'm just going to inject love back to that memory. I'm going to just love that memory some more. Love, love, love. And a lot of mind-blowing conversation with my angelic committee and with light beings that I usually don't share. I just journal them. And it's just, but I know we all have these conversations and make sure, of course, that they are with our angels and our guides and those for our highest and greatest, but it's just mind-blowing things. It's like, okay, so I'm doing a lot of healing the ancestral work. So what if I was my own ancestor, or we were our ancestors, right? So what if we are ancestors? And whether we're going back and cleaning up our stuff, or maybe we were our own ancestors beyond 7 generations, like maybe 9, 10 and beyond, right? And that isn't that wild. And then we come back and we're put ourselves back into a same family DNA line, even if we've been in different ones. So it's like, aren't we all really related and connected, which energetically we know we are. The law of one states we are all connected. We are all one. So we're all related regardless of what our DNA says. So it's mind-blowing how, certain things. And it's just like, wow, it feels like a sci-fi movie, the way sometimes, we try to process things. And that's okay. And it's okay to have questions like that and to, all right. So like all the timelines, and if you experience them at the same time or multiple at the same time. And I tell you, I always have. And that got me into a lot of trouble in my youth. That got me into trouble really with relationships too. Or if as soon as I start to feel any type of conflict, I would take off, or I would live in these multiple realities at the same time. And it took a long time for me to process it all and realize what is where. Because if you'd heard me talk, you would think that I was either a really good liar or fantasy writer or movie maker or something. And it was like, what reality are you living in? Okay, because you can see multiple things at the same time. And a lot of us have done this and we've turned it off. So just be mindful that it is going to come back up. Of course, as we are ascending, everything is getting more back into a tune. The veil is thinning. It's already thin. We're already in fourth dimension. So you're going to see more spirit believe it or not, whether they're shadows or you're going to see little lights, or you're going to see something in the peripheral vision. You're going to blink because you'll look at something and it looks distorted, so you'll blink again. This is all normal. Or you'll think you see a big animal walk beside you. It's like, what? What? Go with it. That very first thing you thought, wow, it looks like a white polar bear walking by me. Okay, I'm in my house. What? Oh, that's cool. Why wouldn't spirit animals come visit you? All right. So it's there's a message from the polar bear. Awesome. All right. So don't discount it like you're going crazy. Embrace it. There's always a message, and it's like changing the channel. We're like in that phase, what they call like the white noise on a radio, like in between stations. It's what it feels like going on. Like, you're hearing so many things, seeing, feeling, sensing, right? All right. Whew. Anyway, all right. Let me catch up on some comments here. Chris, when I have been waking up at night, I keep slowly repeating love, peace, joy, and harmony, kind of like a mantra. Yes, Chris, very good. Yes, I'm having to do that a lot too. Only peace, love, and harmony resides here in the sacred, sacred, sacred space. Push back anything else. Awesome, Chris. Wendy, purging, like I was awake thinking of it, but really I was asleep. That's awesome. Yeah, right? Right, Robin, I was the same and also had a lot of outer body experiences. Yes, Robin. Yes, exactly. Right. So these makes you introverts because you don't hear other people talking about this and you get kind of shy. And it's like, if you're scared to even tell people. And what do you do relationship wise, and this is like, oh, wow. I'm very grateful. I mean, I did have a first marriage that didn't work out. I couldn't be who I really was. And I knew that and got out. I should have never gotten married, but I can't say that because we have to go through these experiences. But we were married less than 2 years because I knew I was not in my right place. I might not be sitting here right now if I had continued with that. I knew that I needed to be away, and it had nothing to do, because we can make excuses or justify. And nothing to do with that. I was just in the wrong place, and I corrected it. And I'm very grateful that my husband now didn't think that I was batshit crazy and admit me into like some kind of psychiatric institute. No. No. He knew I was crazy before we got married. But anyway, so I'm grateful for my husband. So, and he has experienced and seen the struggle. And he keeps up. He's giving kudos, and if he doesn't, he just is really quiet. But he also does have some validation on some things that's happened as well as it happens with him. So, when you all live, when our spouses and our families are living in the same roof with us and sharing the same sacred space, they're going to see, feel, or experience some of the things you are too, whether they say it or not, right? So anyway, Rob and I picked all the wrong relationships. Well, they were fun too. Just what would happen if I purposely sabotaged this? Oh, so there we go. How many's done that? Just for the experience of sabotage. That's my husband's hand. Hi, George. All right. How many have done that? Because we're here to experience. And it's like you have a toy and you want to take it apart, put it back together again. I want to know how this works. We do this with things outside of us. Why wouldn't we do it with our own experiences? And so, sure, we can get into something knowing it's bad, but let's just see how far it goes. Or maybe we purposely sabotage something just to see what that feels like. We're here to learn. And many of us are really beyond that now, I hope. We have to watch our thoughts because that's sabotaging too. Self-sabotaging, right? Yeah. All right. Chanel I've been talking to my spirit guides a lot all week. Oh, Chanel, that is great. Keep that. Yes, keep that up. Journal, journal. You know, and it's not like you have to sit down and write a book to journal. Just write down like the highlights, just the aha things that blew your mind. All right, you can keep it short and sweet. Sarah, hi George. Lol. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So anyway, it's oh yes, for those watching on YouTube and Periscope. I don't see your comments. So please, I'd like to give you my website is whitesagewoman.com. I'm saying sage, S-A-G-E, whitesagewoman.com is my website. And of course, you can read my profile. You can find me on the profile of Periscope. Of course, Goldylocks Productions on YouTube channel. And then Goldylocks Productions is the Facebook page, which you're streaming from live. And also there's a group on Facebook and my personal page as well. So, I mean, there's lots of ways to contact me. So Dawn, I don't want you to feel left out. All right. But most of the comments are coming in from the Facebook, the Goldylocks Productions Facebook page. All right. So welcome everyone. Yay. All right. Woo, my goodness. Okay. Take deep breaths. Deep breaths. All right. So I had a question. How do you know, and trying to help someone this past week, how do you know, or what is, I didn't understand when I said stepping into your highest and greatest, stepping into your power, step into your power. We hear this, and I just want to explain this because I understand, a lot of us understand what that means, but some of us may not. So for those who I'm just going to clarify what stepping into your power is. Stepping into your power really means getting back into alignment, not going from one extreme to the next, from the positive to the negative. And yes, you may go, what, positive? Just all fluffy white light. You can be blinded by the light. It's a popular song, Blinded by the Light, right? So the positive and the negative, it's the balance, what we really need to be. And instead of saying, I'm going to be positive today, say, I'm going to be in harmonious balance. I'm just going to be balanced. Balance is perfectly right in the middle. And because we are made up of both aspects, positive, negative, masculine, feminine, they're not opposites, they're part of the whole. All right. And so what we want to do is just find our perfect balance, our perfect alignment. And I know when I say like think of the scales, right, and balance. Now, it's not, everyone's balance is different. Everyone's balance is not 50-50. It could be 60-40 in either way. It could be 70-30. Whatever your perfect balance is, it's okay. There's no rules to this as far as it has to specifically be like this. Whatever makes you feel like in complete harmonious balance. And we don't have to identify everything either. You just know when you're in that space because of how you feel, so light and so good. All right. So in explaining stepping into your power is being aware of all your feelings and your emotions and not letting any of them run wild. All right. So like fear, when you let fear drive the car, fear will take you onto a journey that is very scary. Fear will take you onto the road where horror films happen, right? Doesn't say that's going to really happen or not. The fear takes you into unnecessary worry. Do not give power to fear. Now, fear, anger, these other emotions were just meant as alarm mechanisms. An alarm is going off. An alarm. All right. Oh, why am I feeling this way? Let me assess this, not overanalyze it, and then correct this, right? And so that's what you have to do. But when you give power to fear to run your life, it's going to put you in a ditch each and every time. All right? Because it's not used to having the power. It's not meant for that at all. All right? It's, all right. It's like giving, it's undisciplined. Let me say that. It doesn't know what to do. It just wasn't been taught because it wasn't used. Wasn't designed, let me say that, to be that. It was just an alarm system. That's it. Okay? And so that's what that means. And also, too, another thing to address is it is like your belief system. All right? Some lady had notified me about a curse. And it's like, okay, I get these a lot. People feeling like a curse was placed. And it's like, do you believe in curses? Let me tell you, even if you don't believe in curses, but you believe in fear, okay, you give your power to fear. That's what I'm talking about. Even though you can believe that, I don't believe in this, that this can happen. I don't believe in curses. You sit back, la, 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 but what if? And the fear, it pops up and goes, but what if? And just be like, no, I know everything is fine. Be quiet. So that fear can speak up and okay, I hear you, but you're not hearing me. I don't believe in that. We are protected. Everything's fine. Now hush your mouth. That's taking back your power. That's what I mean, stepping into your power. Or just, you know what? I'm in complete alignment with my highest and greatest. And I know that by giving you too much more attention, fear, anxiety, and anger, that you are going to run this ship right off into a rock, if you let them be the captain. So that's what I mean by that. And I'm sure a lot of you know this and understand this, but sometimes some things should be explained. And so that's why it's like, you can, this is why you have to kind of set aside yes and no. Does your belief really have anything to do with that? It's where you put your energy the most. Are you putting your energy more into belief? The belief in that I know everything will be okay. Or are you giving your energy to fear, to anxiety, to that little voice, to that little thing that pops up and makes you doubt what you know? That's disempowering. And when you take it back as far as no, I know everything's going to be fine. That's empowerment. And there you go. And it's so easy because especially as feelers and whether you believe in the term empath or not, we're all connected. We're all energy. All of us feel. All of us are empathic, whether you like the term or not, or sensitive. It's just, we all are. Some people shut it off. Some people just don't give energy to it. All right. And we all know people of all sorts of different ways. It's up to free will of how they want to act, right? So, oh my goodness, let me get some water here. And yes, water. I remember it's showtime. Please don't drink coffee right now. Anyway. Woo. Okay, so hi, Barbara. Yeah. Oh, hi, Maureen. I don't think I said hello to you. Beautiful. And then hello. Yeah. So anyway, whoo. This is a lot. It's flowing through me. I'm talking really fast. I'm sorry. Let me kind of just slow it down. But there's just a lot of energy. You feel it. Whoo. This going through all of us. And like I said, I could be flying high and then, but that's okay. It's all good. We just level out. Okay, so December 15th. Today is Goldylocks Temple of Healing 9 years anniversary. I've been in business for 9 years. Yay! Yeah. And had my Spiritual Insight show, it's 8 years, about 8.5. Wow, we've come a long way because I started off on radio only. So this is the Goldylocks Temple of Healing's anniversary, 9 years. Yay! I'm just so grateful that I listened and okay. You just get tired after a while of hitting the wall, of not listening, and just go, it'll probably be easier if I just go with the flow and listen. And absolutely. And it astounds me every time. It's like so amazing. And you just listen and things flow so much easier. And it's like, why did I choose the hard time? Are we done with that now? Yeah, I think we got the t-shirt, do we get it's not an amusement park, people. We're done with that. And then also today is my mom's birthday in heaven on the other side. Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. And that was the reason I started my business on my mother's birthday. So she's like my number one fan on the other side. Of course, I say that and I can hear my other relatives come up and go, so it's kind of funny. We're all number one fans. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Sarah, Wendy, Amy. And this is where it's just you go in a direction and just keep at it. Keep at it. We know this. A lot of you, we do healings and readings and maybe we do some holistic things or we do some things on the side and just keep going. And something else I learned this week, a little bit more insight on, because I've been asking my angelic committee and the Intergalactic Council of Light, been asking light beings about, okay, so how is money going to transform, or this abundance? And I know I'm so nosy and I ask so many questions. Sometimes they're just like, just be patient, and sometimes they'll answer me. We'll have great conversation, and other times I can tell when I've gone too far, and it's like, not yet. And they're like, not yet. Okay. So, and it's just like, it's going to be very simple, very easy, very smooth. So what's going to happen is big companies that are not in alignment with humanity, those that abuse the harm none law, all right, will not succeed. They will fold. All right. So no more of these lies, stealing, this backstabbing, all this stuff for money. All these dishonest businesses are coming to light, and they're going to fold and fall and not be taken into the fifth dimension. So I thought that was really interesting, not taken into. So does that mean that there will still be businesses, and like, yes, people still work. You do things. All right. Since we are ascending with these physical bodies, usually the ascension that we know as a transformation is death. We left the body. So we are actually transforming these bodies back into all 12 strands of DNA being reactivated. And we're really going to learn what it was like to be this empowered human being, right? And either on the physical and the spiritual, the being. So you can see, or that high vibrational. So you can see where it's all coming together. So things that we have learned, we're going to take these things with us, and that's okay. So there's still going to be energy exchange. Absolutely. But we're all going to value each other's, what we have to give, what we have to receive. That's where it's going to ease up. It's not that money is going to stop, because Money is a part of abundance, and abundance doesn't stop flowing. It's a part of our energy makeup. So it's just going to be that there's going to be a respect with that energetic flow of giving and receiving, and they will be in balance, the giving and the receiving, because a lot of us, one of those is off balance. All right. And so it's bringing it up into that and being grateful for the things that we not only receive, but what we give to, and even paying bills. All right. So it's great when we have some money or we go shopping and stuff. It's fun. Is it fun spending that money, or buying gifts for other people? It's fun. Is it fun and joyful and paying bills? Well, make it so and watch what happens. Even if you just have to say, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for paying this power bill. I'm grateful for the lights, for the heat, for everything. I'm grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. That helps remove if there's any sting in paying things that we need to pay in order to survive and live right now. All right. And so when you do that, it opens up even more and expands that conduit of giving and receiving and makes it bigger. All right. And that's what we want. That's what we really, really want. Okay. So let me see. Maureen, happy birthday to your mom in heaven. Jacob's birthday is tomorrow. Jacob's birthday is tomorrow. Oh, that's beautiful. Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Jacob. Let's everyone send Jacob happy birthday wishes. Happy birthday, Jacob. All right. All right, Julia, I really like to see our medical system get revamped. Everything. It already is, Julia. It really is. You need to join more holistic circles to see how this is changing and reforming. And it's the same thing, though, Julia. If when I say businesses, but any practitioners or any beings that is not being respectful to others and is doing things just for their own survival and money is going to fall. It's not going to work anymore. Okay? It's not going to work. So Chanel, affirmations. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday, Jacob. All right, Wendy, there's been times in my life when it was very hard to get my bills paid. I so enjoy being able to pay bills without an issue. Exactly, Wendy. See, isn't that beautiful? Yes, exactly. Let's see. Chris, I tell my house and vehicle every day that I love them. I know it's corny. You know what? No, I do the same thing too, Chris. It's, I do the same thing. Now, I've always had this ironic ability with cars. I don't know why, but I can put my hands on a car and tell you what's wrong with it. And so it's my first marriage, the guy was a car racer. He would race cars. So I could always sit there and tell him. He would think I was crazy. He would call me a witch. He would just, but it, when everything is alive, and that's what it is. And metal is my element. Now, not the cars today. A lot of them are just plastic or some other kind of material, but the metal, everyone has an element that they really connect with, and metal is mine. And so it's like, it's very easy to read energy off of metal for me. And so yes, absolutely. And then I'm sorry, how many of us grew up watching Knight Rider? Wasn't that awesome? Your car can talk to you. Well, it can. Maybe not sounding like Kit, but it does talk to you. For the younger ones who's like, what is she talking about? Go on Hulu or go wherever you stream and check out Knight Rider. You'll love it. I'm sure everybody knows who the Hoff is, though. They know who David Hasselhoff is, I'm sure by now. Anyway, and the same with the house. Now, they've made horror movies out of the houses that were alive, and But they are. You can put your hands on the wall and tell me the history of this house. Everything absorbs energy. It records energy. Crystals record the energy. Houses record the energy. The land records the energy. We call those imprints. So why can't we connect into it and read it? Absolutely we can. And we do. And we may not understand what's happening, but we do. All right. Sarah, that's what I do every night is give thanks for a warm, safe home to live in. Absolutely. And you know what, too, Sarah, that's good. Before I drift off to sleep, I was like, may all beings be comfortable. May they be warm. May they be cool. May all beings be comfortable, in a comfortable state. Absolutely. Maureen, I say thank you every day for my job, electric car, food, apartment exec. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. My car has turned into a frog hotel, Julia. Oh, yeah. I bet it has, hasn't it? Yeah. It's cute. Bless the frogs. Okay, frogs. I got to use the car now. Every time I open my hatchback, there are frogs hanging out in there. Aww. You should look up the shamanic messages or meanings of a frog, Julia. There's messages for you there, and they like that. And I know you're a water person, and in Florida, they're those type of frogs. So there's a message for you there. Chris, 2020 is the Chinese year of the metal rat. Did you know that? Yes, I did. Yes, yay! I was going to mention that on the next show, but you knew that, Chris. Because next week is the last show before taking 2 weeks off. The 22nd. Ooh, beautiful winter solstice to talk about a little bit of things for 2020. But actually, thank you for saying that, Chris, and for reminding me too. Oh my goodness, I am just needing some water. Woo. Okay. So, Goldylocks Productions has a Patreon page. We're on Patreon. Okay. Now, we do have a couple of members, and there's certain membership levels: $3 a month, $10 a month, and then there's advertising packages that we have some advertisers too. I have them advertised through there, and anyway, I help promote them. So the membership package is $3 a month or $10 a month. I'm doing something really special. Been building it up as we build some membership up here to have special shows. I can stream live just to Patreon only. So it's going to be very exclusive. I'm making it a VIP only place. Right now, the $10 members, and we have a couple now. So at the end of December, I'm going to do a drawing. Every $10 membership, there's a drawing at the end of the month, and one lucky $10 membership level VIP will receive a half-hour reading with myself. All right. And so I'm putting this out to the other show hosts to maybe let them have some offerings as well. Now, I'm going to do a very special live streamed show during the holidays, during the holy days. I'm thinking of Monday, December 30th at nighttime. December 30th, probably around 8, New Year's Eve. So on a Monday evening, and see what other show hosts of Goldylocks Productions will join me. And it's going to be just for our VIP patrons who, they can ask questions. We're going to answer whether it's they need some healing or some psychic insight, intuitive insight, and also talk about what's upcoming for 2020. So if you don't want to miss this show, you may want to sign up for Patreon. If you can't do that, then in January, I can replay the show. We can have a watch party in the Goldylocks Productions group. So make sure you join the Goldylocks Productions Facebook group. If it doesn't interest you to join the Patreon. So it's, oh, hello, Stephen. I have another person right here. Hi. Anyway, things that pop up. Getting all comments. Hello. Okay. So Patreon, just go to Patreon, patreon.com, look for Goldylocks Productions. And you can, or if you just go to the Goldylocks Productions website, all that information's on there, like follow us. So it's, if you want to take advantage of that, like I said, and it helps go right back into production costs. So that helps me. And as a payback, it's a thank you. It's a beautiful place of giving and receiving. Okay. And so I've been working on, just saying thank you and doing more. Of course, the show, but it's let's expand even more. And I've just got to go with what I hear, go with the flow, don't question it, and just ease into it. Right? Yes. So there you go. So that's how we can do that. I like to be accessible for everybody. I feel it's important to be accessible for everyone. And so if you can't or don't want to do the $3 or $10, like I said, Patreon, hold on till January and we'll have a watch party, our very first watch party in the Goldylocks Productions group. So make sure you join the group. And I'll put out all that information to you, and then we can watch it for free. But I like to have different options. Those that can give, let them do that. It's all about giving and receiving anyway. I know a lot of you help with charities, whether you give your time, you help the community. And this is what it's all about. It really is. Okay. And it's all of us helping one another. And so I know that it all equals out. I'm having a hard time trying to get that out, but it all works out. It really does. All right, so let me see. Let me check YouTube here. All right, hello YouTube watchers, viewers. Thank you. Okay. Woo. This time is just and it's almost like I don't even want to say time anymore. How many of you maybe have had some little not really conflict, but it's like time is like the dentist. Who wants to go to the dentist? I'm sorry. Maybe that's my version. But it's just like, it's the kid you don't want to like, but everybody has to like, or maybe I shouldn't say kid, but it's the thing you don't want to like. But is it necessary? I have like this love-hate relationship with time. And it's like, I'm not going to let you rule me, and I said, people tell me you're 15 minutes late. I was like, I'm on time. I'm here and I'm here safely. I am not going to put myself in danger and harm's way, rushing to get anywhere, so when I rush, I become a klutz and I get accidents happen. All right. So I know, just slow down. I'll get there in the right divine time at the right moment. I will get there. And if that pisses off people, so be it. But you know what? I got to be true to me. And that's all we can do. But it's okay because it's all transforming and expanding and shifting anyway. So it's and it's but anyway, it's that unspoken thing no one likes, really, right? And I've heard people tell me you need to be respectful with time. What? Time needs to respect me. What are you talking about? No, I love Kronos. Anyway. Wow, the time is just in time. See the moment, the sacred circle. Let me just feel this energy here for a moment. Yeah, it's very nice, very smooth. We all go through things. We just pump in, and I know all of us are the healers. We're constantly pushing love and light out, letting that flow, giving this to everyone's watching this, again, whether it's live or archived, receiving a healing. All right. And even if you have to go through a mantra to get you through these last couple of weeks of December, only peace, love, and harmony resides here. Only peace, love, and harmony resides here. I'm not going to participate in any drama. It's not my barrel of monkeys. I'm just not going to do it. All right. And just the people around you, people who try to, bright lights, they want to attack. They want to pull you down to their level where they can win. So stay in that upper vibration. Stay bright. Only peace, love, and harmony resides in this sacred, sacred, sacred space. That's it. And that's all very simple from the heart. Take deep breaths and let it go. All right, Chris. We wouldn't know where or when to find you without time. We need it on the 3D world. Chris. Yes, for 3D. But a lot of us, we're already out of 3D. Not completely, but we still are in the 4th dimension, some of in the 5th dimension. And this is where the knowing, I know I'm going to assemble right here. Being at the right place at the right time. It's just going to happen so smooth and so organically, we may not even notice it until later. All right. So that's how, this we call it divine timing. This is the perfect, that knowing kicks in. We just know. So yeah, for right now, okay, but then we know where to find one another. Do we, the Sacred Circle, only get together on Sundays at 8 p.m.? No. Do you know you can access the Sacred Circle at any time? Aha. We get it when we say you can watch this on a replay and still receive the healing and love that's going out to everyone. All right. So it's not specific just for live. It's beautiful. It really is. All right. So we are coming to the end of this Sacred Circle time live, but the energies lives on because we do not create or destroy the energy, living, breathing. We're going to release it like a bubble. Woo! And you can access it any time. Yay! A lot of us work together in the astral plane too. Do you know that? Ask to see the people around you. Asked for validation on that. And so then it's not surprising that you find each other in the physical, come together to work together. And that's just how we find each other. It's beautiful. So we're always working with each other. So know that. So all right, everyone. I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Chris. Teresa. Oh, hello, Julie. You'll have to watch the replay there. And just welcome and goodbye. Until next Sunday, December 22nd. Very powerful energies. Keep paying attention as we're getting into this winter solstice. So many blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Namaste.